50 cuddly by heroes.
48 losers.
2 winners.
And 1 absolute warlock of a show.
This is the Almost Impossible Game Show.
And these are our top 10 favourite contestants of Series 2.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to the Almost Impossible Game Show. The best bits of it anyway.
They're good, like.
Yeah.
It's not a game show, it's a way of life. Don't think about your children, forget about your wife. You're a business life, chasing your dreams. By dressing up in costumes and falling into streams. It's not impossible. Almost Impossible Game Show.
Over the last 5 weeks, 50 legends in Lycra have taken on the Almost Impossible Game Show, each in a desperate attempt to get their hands on the golden trophy.
And be showered in golden praise.
The show more than lived up to its name, as only 2 of the 50 left the arena victorious.
Yeah, that's true, yeah, 2 of them, whams.
Yeah. They beat 5 dirty, filthy games without losing all of their 50 lives. Now, we've been watching these folks the entire time, haven't we? So there's no one better than us to pick out the best ones. And we've picked our top 10 favourite contestants who were the best crack and who had a special place in our hearts. But before we kick off the countdown, here's a reminder of the mad laughs we've had.
Yes.
So,
The fun. Look at this. They're all having fun. That's the most important thing, isn't it?
Lots of fun.
Fun.
So there's Vanessa with Oliver Reed.
Yes.
Remember her?
Mary Barry, looking like a petrol station hot dog.
Yeah. Word-munching business manager Ross.
Jimmy.
Yes.
Chicken madman actor.
He was
Remember
mad about chickens, he was. And the accident-prone health and safety officer Jordan. He hurt himself on every single game using only his own legs.
From my ankle.
Oh dear. Right, they were all brilliant. All right, you get the gist of it. They were all great.
They were all good. Good to watch.
But here's the top 10 of them.
Just for the laugh.
10 of them who were the best.
We're all just here to have a good time.
Hey.
Yeah, right. Kicking things off at number 10, it's Salford lad Jack. We picked Jack because of his intense desire to be friends with a dinosaur.
I feel like my life was pretty influenced by dinosaurs. A brontosaurus, a T-Rex, a raptor, a pterodactyl. And then I think that's about it. A triceratops.
All right, Jack managed to channel his inner dinosaur on Word Lick, although I'm not sure that dinosaurs had tongues, because I don't think tongues can fossilise. They're made out of flesh, not bone.
Roar! Roar!
Asking for help from a pterodactyl there. The word was matron.
Broken. Phil! A frustrated dinosaur that's gonna eat you all.
He's a velociraptor,
Isn't he? Dino Mad Jack!
Failed.
Challenge. Failed.
Oh, you... Matron? What even is a matron? What's that?
It's matron. They work in a hospital.
But I've never heard that in an hospital. Like, you watch Casualty and you don't see matron on there.
He lost 15 lives, but at least he learnt a new word. Next up, he played Yum Yum Run.
Let's eat this Yum Yum!
He had 10 seconds to run across a moving conveyor belt and grab the Yum Yum with his mouth. Took a little tumble there.
That is really hard.
Stomp, wobble, wobble, Panama. Not tonight, said the treadmill bouncer. But Jack wasn't about to take a nostril full of the gas lamp snuff from the Sparrow's privates. The hopping nibble.
I got the yum yum in my mouth.
Oh yeah, he tore down the Yum Yum and lost just 5 lives. And next for Jack was Tiny Bike. All he had to do here was ride across the veranda on the bike without falling into the mud. It was simple stuff.
Fail.
He's in love with this mud.
Feel like I'm getting better each time, though.
You're not.
No, you're not. He's gonna take this mud out on a date. He's so in love with it.
Yeah. Candlelit dinner at the grub function.
Oh, this is promising. Blackberry. Oh, yes!
There you go, now he's full of surprises. Jack passed Tiny Bike using 7 lives.
So that's Dino Mad Chest Magic Jack Boy from Salford.
It's very physically... I don't really know the word, but there you go.
Tiny Bike has fast become one of the stars of the show, originating as a Victorian parlour game designed to fulfil the private needs of bored housewives.
This is tiny.
It was first performed on a mahogany box with ecclesiastical hinges and the bones of an Italian saint.
Hurts.
It became particularly popular with haberdashers suffering from coal miners' lung. Sadly, by the Georgian period, Tiny Bike was replaced by the topical application of mercury-based tinctures by the thumbless for a guinea. Of course, here on the Almost Impossible Game Show, we turned it into a novelty game where contestants fall into the mud and we laugh at them and talk about them falling into the mud and how funny they look when they fall into it.
Challenge failed.
Yeah.
You taking that shower now? Fail!
Thank you.
Coming in at number 9, like a goose in an airplane's engine, it's Emma.
Well, yeah, remember her?
I do. Emma is 39, and get this, she designs cardboard boxes for a living.
We have to make sure the product fits in the
It is
box.
for this reason we chose her to be our number 9.
I'm a massive geek. I really, really love sci-fi shows, especially if they're in space.
She loves sci-fi as well, but mainly it was all about the cardboard boxes.
And what she did with them.
Yeah.
And making them.
Yeah.
Constructing them.
Yeah.
Look at her referencing her cardboard box making there. She kicked it off at dizzy hurdle. She was spun around until she was really dizzy and she had 20 seconds to jump over 2 hurdles while blindfolded.
Oh, wow.
And then off she goes, and I have a feeling...
So unsteady.
Yeah, watch. Wrong.
Come on now, Emma.
Wrong.
Oh, boy.
Little jumper. Wrong jump. Wrong running. Wrong direction.
I think I'm completely wrong way.
Incorrect.
Maybe Yoda could help me.
Divining help there from Yoda, a mythical space hobo created by George Lucas. But George Lucas isn't helping you now, Emma.
Oh, maybe he is.
Yeah, he might be at the end of the runway with his arms open for a hug, eager to give you a beard rash.
Fail. Fail.
Emma lost 15 lives and failed dizzy hurdle.
Oh. Sorry, guys.
But next up, she played Eggy Hammer. So she had 5 seconds to smash 5 eggs using a hammer on her head.
I think I do look a bit like a Dalek. I can exterminate.
Very good, very good.
Puns and sci-fi references. Yeah.
Fail.
Exterminate. Exterminate.
Oh, she was awful at that game. She was terrible.
Oh well, my exterminating days are over. Exterminate.
Off she goes, cardboard box madman, fluttering over the field like a blue tit.
Exterminate.
There's Leo there, taking a photograph of a particularly fetching seagull, sending it to all his friends on Bebo. Right, so coming in at number 8, beautiful number. Very deserving, it is the Turkish bodybuilder Shafiq. Look at there.
My name is Shafiq. I'm originally from Turkey. Now I live in London.
Yeah.
That's it.
The lamb chop cuddling ladies man kept us entertained and scared in equal proportions.
I love lamb chop.
It's really tough.
I killed the wolf with my bare hands. I was in barking side, you know?
Oh, the barking side of a wolf. You don't ever want to be on the barking side of a wolf. So the first game that Shafiq played was Candle Scream. He had 10 seconds to pull the candle towards him and blow it out with the force of his own scream.
This game is mine, mate. Watch and learn. Watch and learn.
Starting off now with some adventurous chewing.
It's a good thing he managed to kill that wolf by screaming at it.
Oh dear.
And he's been lidded.
Look at him there, victorious. Thrilled with himself.
Brilliant, come on.
Challenge passed.
I've told you I can do this.
Sweatily enamoured by the power of his own scream, Shafiq then took on Dizzy Hurtle. He didn't really understand it.
Oh yeah, he hadn't a clue what was going on, did he?
He didn't know what was happening at all.
Watch now, look.
Fail!
Nah.
He did.
You're aware that to jump the hurdles, you need to approach the hurdles.
Oliver Reed there.
No, here's the thing, right? I think he's a legend and he was playing the long ball.
That's not the long ball, this is just doing the nothing ball.
Nah, he was
playing. This is a
playing.
nothing ball. Just jump. Jump for Mammy.
He was playing the long ball, man. He knew what he was at.
Fail!
He's done nil.
Can you believe this?
I can't believe it. Well, after making conceptual art out of Dizzy Hurdle and with only 10 lives remaining in the competition, his final challenge was Word Lick.
I'm just trying to think of the 6th letter.
Try to think of the word before he gets a chance to lick it.
House.
Fail!
Yes. Whatever. It's not even 6th letter, but I have to say.
Fail. Game over.
This is the hardest game I've ever been, you know?
I've never wanted a man to put me in a headlock so much.
You're the best. Yay.
Coming up!
We blew 60 grand asking Richard Gere to direct 10 seconds of Slippy Hill. It's the almost impossible game show. Welcome back, you glamorous members.
We've established that Jack, Emma and Shafiq have made it into the top 10 of our favourite contestants from the Almost Impossible Game Show.
So let's continue with our walk down memory lane and get on with number 7. Say that like a radio DJ, man.
AJ, it was awful.
It's the enthusiastic and dramatic Daniel, the drama teacher.
You put a camera on me, I'll just perform.
The reason we chose Daniel as our 7th most favourite contestant is because we absolutely hated him at first.
I was born to perform.
Then we grew to love him dearly and it taught us all a lesson in human compassion.
Can I start again?
I didn't have a problem with him at all. He's playing Enter Trouser, by the way. What was wrong with him?
He was just pure dramatic, you know, look at him.
Exactly, he's a drama boy. Look at him there. He's like 6 foot of human lava, putting the trunks on.
No.
Well, that's some good trouser. It's not. He was terrible at Enter Trouser.
So what?
Yeah, but look
Just
at
being himself. God, boy.
If I do that, okay.
Yeah, he was alright. He was alright.
Exactly, yeah. You need to start listening to people with your heart, man.
I know, but that's what Daniel taught me. Start listening with my aorta.
You're a better man now, aren't you?
I am indeed. So he kept the drama levels particularly high. His next challenge was Crotch Cage.
Let's name my crotch piece. It's got a big O, so it could be like Bob.
He named his crotch piece.
That's the stuff I didn't like. Naming the crotch. That's pure drama.
That's genius. It's like looking at your shoes and calling them Wayne and Bart. Every day would be a pleasure to put them on.
Slow.
All right, okay, I suppose.
Frank the Hat. Do you know what I mean? Like.
Close. It went in.
There you go. Look at that.
Challenge failed. Get Bob off me. I do not want Bob.
Heartbreaking scene watching him and Bob split up there right in front of my eyes. Saddening.
Right, so Daniel finished himself off on belly flap. He had to jump into the water and stop the ball being fired across the pool, and this game stands unbeaten by any contestant. But in fairness, he was entertaining when he was doing it.
I don't even know how to belly flop. He would... We'll just go for it. I'm so scared.
Hotchaba! Hotchaba!
Oh, boy. Come on now, come on.
Exactly, man. Just let it all out.
I know.
I've just swallowed half of the Pacific Ocean. 1, 2, 3.
Challenge failed.
So that was Daniel, number 7 on the chart, but number 1 in my heart.
Number 2 on my chest.
Almost impossible game show. You've been impossible. No, I'm keeping the cap. The cap's coming with me. Thanks. Bye.
And Daniel wasn't the only one to share an intimate moment with part of his costume. Go on, Andy.
Yeah, you're dead right, Andy. This lot got their knickers and a whole lot more in a bit of a twist.
Amy.
The cape's not helping, guys.
Yeah, but it makes you look like a sexy Dracula.
Not entirely sure if I'm allowed to talk to you about when the last time I was covered in pastry. Some of those secrets are best left in the bedroom.
Shoes as well.
Look at this nudie boy. He's gonna go slug in the dirt. Slug. Under crackers full of silt.
Dirty man.
I'm wearing a green uniform.
Not a great turnout at the helmet gig, is there?
Middle of nowhere. I'm playing.
Shut up, Josh.
The black snails aren't impressed.
6! Big green moving 6. It's MISHA! 19-year-old vocal entertainer. Yeah, she's a big number 6.
I'm a West Country girl, so I grew up on a farm and I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty. Love it.
She charmed my heart with her singing and...
Yeah, why is she number 6?
Doesn't matter.
It does matter, I want to know.
Who cares, all right?
Pop this balloon.
She started off on Hat Pop.
Now I'll pop this balloon and I'll be very soon.
Tried to blow her own mind with a needle. Got her out jumping around. Where do you think the pin is, MISHA?
On my head. I think the pin's on my head.
It's not on your head. The balloon's on your head.
Oh, the balloon's on my head?
Yeah.
I thought the pin was on my head.
No, the pin's over there.
Come on! Oh, so far! I don't want to leave.
She was awful at Hat Pop.
Challenge failed.
This is unbelievable.
But then she had a crack at Sleepy Hill, and she managed to do it in one attempt. I don't think anyone's done that.
Yeah, but it's hardly worth the 6th place, is it?
It is, man, all right? Who cares?
Do this!
All
over
down
the
nicely.
place.
Slowing down time as she does it.
That's slow motion. They're using
all right. I thought she...
an editing technique.
Look, she beat that game. She beat Sleepy Hill. It was incredible.
Oh
and look how happy she is.
Did you just see that?
Does that not inspire you?
It doesn't warrant 6th place.
It does. Right, she had to go and enter trouser.
I'm gonna win. I'm gonna do it. Woo!
Look at that for gossip manipulation there. High street gossip manipulation, but she goes straight down.
That is hard.
Oh, caught in the knee pad and down onto her thorn.
Cockawalla and 2 straps up around her shoulders.
Challenge caught.
Look at her, she's thrilled with herself. With 9 lives gone, the trousers were on her body. I love you, MISHA. So she had to go next to cream fling. She finished the entire day with that. She had to put a cake into her mouth. Sounds easy, but it's not.
Fail.
Look at this, look at this, look at this. Goes, misses the tongue.
This wasn't exactly mind-blowing now, so why is she number 6?
Who cares?
Tell me.
Who cares?
Tell me.
Green cake and
She paid to be number 6, all right?
I knew it!
She gave me 40 British pounds.
That's why you're wearing that snazzy new coat.
Yeah, it is.
That's MISHA money.
Look, MISHA was number 6.
Game
Thought she was
over.
brilliant myself, personally. She left with a bit of cream on her face.
And you're going to leave here with a hot back because of your new jacket.
Right, here's a montage of everyone getting really, really, really angry at all the games.
You like montages, don't you?
I do, yeah.
Why don't you watch this one? Because I want to go out and look at a cloud that I think...
What?
I saw a cloud out the front that looks like Art Garfunkel. I want to know if it's still there. So you watch this, I'll watch that.
I want to see the cloud as well, man. All right, I'm going to go out and see this cloud that looks like Art Garfunkel. So, look, ye just watch this. Look, it's fairly basic anger montage. All right, see you in a bit. Coming up. That cloud really did look like Art Garfunkel. I could have sworn the sun looked a bit like Paul Simon as well.
Don't get foolish now, right?
Okay, it's the Almost Impossible Game Show. Top 10 best bits. Welcome back to the best bits of the Almost Impossible Game Show. Because we couldn't afford to make an entire new episode. That's how it works. Before the break, we saw Daniel MISHA secure their top spots in the top 10. Well, who's at number 5?
It's 34-year-old maths teacher Kelly.
Don't stand still. You know what happens to people that stand still?
Now, Kelly's number 5 because never before have we seen someone approach a novelty game show in such a focused, tactical fashion, and I would like to take her out for an Asian meal.
This is ridiculous.
She kicked things off by playing a game of grind croissant. She had to shake the plastic croissants off her body in 10 seconds.
Do you know what's the hardest one?
One.
The grind croissant. That one there on the front, at the junction.
She's very good at this, wasn't she?
Yeah. Excellent.
I hated you. Stupid. Get off.
Now, Grind Croissant was a game that we actually thought was impossible and didn't belong in the show because no one beat it. And then, look, Kelly actually beat Grind Croissant.
Challenge paused.
Yes!
Proving that it was almost impossible. The makings of an absolute legend right there.
Stupid, Fred.
She proceeded to be an absolute legend again on Bouncy Sprint.
Yes, she was.
Now, you said earlier you wanted to take her out for an Asian meal.
That's not what I said. No.
What did you say?
I said I would like to take her out for an Asian meal.
What's the difference?
Well, if I wanted to take her out for an Asian meal, I'd be on the internet doing something about it, wouldn't I?
God.
And she has passed. Bouncy Sprint, she passed it excellent, and then she kicks the slim flag.
Come on!
On Shin Smash, she used some kind of bizarre black mathematics.
2 Mississippi. 3 Mississippi.
Look at her there. She just cleared it. Boom.
I leapt over the stick and the soup kitchens fell off her ears. But it was a pass.
Go on, Kelly. And she took Tiny Bike to the hairdressers for an unfashionable perm. She done it.
Designed for this show, that lady.
Never doubted her once.
Kerplunk. Brilliant.
She was sublime as a ball of black soup on Tiny Boat.
At this point, we were all rooting for her because she was going to be the first ever female to beat the Almost Impossible Game Show.
What are you, like a feminist?
Yeah, I suppose I am.
Is that a shark? It was a shark, yeah.
It's an electric shark, though. Don't be fooled. Cleverly put in by the editor. And she got victory. She did it again, stepped out of the boat.
She beat it, became the first ever female to win it. She did it in style. She was amazing. She was excellent. And that was it for Kelly. 5 games, 5 wins, 7 lives remaining. And she's going to reside in the Almost Impossible Game Show Hall of Fame, which is fairly empty at the moment, I'll be honest.
Thank you.
If you bury that trophy under a full moon, you get 3 wishes.
I know what mine are.
What are they?
Not telling you.
Go and tell me.
No.
Please.
Man, they're lonely wishes. You don't want to know.
I'm always here for you.
Series 2 was mad hard. Like, it was just really difficult season, you know. It was, like, really hard to do. But Leo managed to become the second contestant to beat the show because it was just like, it was just pure hard and difficult, you know. He was a very good man on Slippy Hill. Got it in 2 lives, did he?
Him have supper in the front of his posh face. Corn.
He won that game.
And then cycling. Yes, please, said Leo. Time for sitting down. Camera knows.
There he is, winning sitting game. Then Leo won a trophy for being brilliant, and he won the whole game, and he was the only one of 2 contestants to win the whole game, and he was brilliant at it. Go on, Leo.
Now let us fill several seconds of television with this beautiful visual feast that is human beings. Full-blown adults celebrating in wonderful fashion. Often in slow motion, doing their tricks, while people at home that they know are watching them, some friends, some enemies, and they're thinking, if he doesn't win, I'm not going to talk to him anymore. I'm not going to call around to his house. I'm not going to watch him anymore. I won't be there. I won't be there watching. I can see you though. I can always see you looking at me.
Some good 90s music there being played, as you can hear. Some good 90s high energy music for...
The point I'm trying to make is that everyone has enemies, alright?
Oh, you didn't need to bring it up, man. That's all I'm saying. I know we have enemies, but this is a show where we're trying to, you know, make people feel jovial at home. Everyone's got enemies, we know that, alright?
They're always watching. You can just rest assured that everyone has an enemy, at least one enemy, and it's usually watching you.
Novelty game show on ITV2, man. Alright? No need to talk about enemies. Enemies.
Could be a family member. I know you have trouble saying the word enemy because I know you have many of them.
I'll leave it out, man.
Many enemy. Right, who's at number 4? It's the businessman Abdul. Yeah, he was a real coward.
I'm a boss. I don't work for any Tom, Dick and Harry.
Oddball. He was a front shaker and a money maker.
I'm a boss, that's all. I'm a boss. I'm a boss.
He took on a fresh coat of hobo's lotion on Slippy Hill.
Yo, check this out!
Off he goes. Down on his cabin.
Come on, Abdul.
Delivering stink to the lower part of the Slippy Hill. Abdul was thrown out for shoving a tortoise tail down the back of his pantaloons. Oh, he's late for his job interview. Here we go. He was absolutely dung at this game, wasn't he?
He was terrible. Terrible man at this.
Challenge failed.
Am I allowed to cry for a while?
Yeah, if you want to. Then he played Hatbox, which was memorable because he stuck his fingers in his ears for some reason.
He hates this song.
Fail!
Why are you holding your ears, Abdul?
I'm really scared of popping balloons.
Oh, that's a good reason.
I wish these eyes worked.
All right, so, but as bizarre and strange and anxious his technique was, it actually worked out for him. Watch there, he popped the ballon.
Excellent.
So he was
protected by the sombrero as well, which is good. Health and safety, you know.
Really? Oh my God.
So he was thrilled with himself after that, and then he had a crack at Tiny Bite.
Oh,
do you remember this?
Mercy, this was absolutely brilliant.
Because he used his leg
the whole way across.
You can see there, right? He was using his leg, which is completely against the rules, number one. But not only is it against the rules, it confounds basic rationality. He thought he won.
He had to be told he wasn't doing it right.
And then look, he did it again. Oh, we're dealing with a legend. Dealing with a legend here, lads.
Absolute legend.
He managed to slow down time as well. Go on, Abdul. Legend. I don't have to explain why he was number 4. Don't have to explain it. He was a character.
He was A1 stuff.
Oh, Impossible Game Show. You are the first person who beat me. To be honest, you're the first person. You're a tough guy.
Abdul sadly didn't manage to master many of the games on the Almost Impossible Game Show, like many of our other contestants. They made up for it in other areas. Take a look at this talented bunch.
I have many skills.
Josh the Thespian Johnny Depp.
I'm gonna go sliding down the slope. It's okay, I'll be dope.
Rosie the rhyming cursing girl.
I'm gonna keep jumping till I hear a pop, because that means all the darkness gets to stop.
Ben, who does an excellent impression of a menu.
Spicy tomato, spring onion, pickled onion, salt and vinegar, jalapeno and cheese, lime and lemon, beef, normal cheese.
And then Thomas, who did duck impressions and looked a bit like Malcolm McLaren.
Benji, the human song.
Mate.
There was Janine there, she was really, really strong, so I'm not going to say anything about her. And then Ashley, don't really remember Ashley at all.
Get down! What are you doing? These men are trying to kill us!
Ah, yeah, I remember him. Yeah, he was alright. Coming up!
Why didn't he just crack?
You're going to have a great time now. We're going to win all the games and the trophies.
It's the almost impossible game show, the best parts of it anyway. Welcome back to our top 10 favourite contestants from the Almost Impossible Game Show. Before the break, we saw Kelly take the number 5 spot. Poor old Abdul come in at number 4. We're heading into the top 3 geese. Which one can it be?
It's 30-year-old Dean from Maryport. I don't know where that is, but Dean was brilliant.
I am excited, frustrated, emotional.
We don't need to explain why he was number 3. Just listen to this.
Driving around in a tank, get out of a tank, get back in a tank, drive through things, you know, just a general day in the life of a tank driver in the army.
Speaks for itself. This is a championship man, do you think?
Full-blown person.
Absolutely cool.
He started off with some fine tatching on Yum Yum Run.
I want that. I don't even know what it is. It looks very suspicious, but I want a bite of it. I'm doing this for the Northerners.
He's doing it for the Northerners.
I like the Northerners. They're like Irish people, but they spend all their time down holes collecting rocks for their master's warmth.
Right.
Up he goes. Come on.
Come on, Dean.
Seriously, it's annoying.
Come on, Dean. There he is.
Right. What did it?
Come on, Dean.
Oh!
Defeated by the London Yummy pastry, he had to go at something smaller and sweet corn drop. He had to drop the sweet corn into his mouth using his long arms.
Look at the length of his arms.
I know, they're big. I know.
Imagine his bicycle.
Yeah.
Imagine him cycling along on his bicycle.
Yeah.
He wouldn't be able to take off his hat to salute the Queen of England.
Go on.
He made short work by swallowing the piece of carton.
He lost only 2 lives, but he celebrated in style. John Travolta. He even took it outside, he did.
He did, look, watch.
He did he? Go on, Dean, take it outside,
Go
man.
outside, Dean.
Yeah, look at that.
Look at this, and nobody bats an eyelid. Marvel.
And then he went on to cream fling. Over his head like a Stuart Lee joke.
He have to flick it into his mouth.
He does.
He was not good. Looking like Ross Kemp falling on hard times. Has to do a bit of paint and decorating.
Indeed. Sadly, it was game over for this Yorkie bar of a man.
Absolutely gutted. The start of the day, you can take on the world, but by the end of it, you're covered in cream, looking very suspicious, smelling very suspicious, and no lives left. What can you do?
Not go on novelty game shows, Dean. Not go on novelty game shows. The rest of these Egypts didn't know that lesson either. Let's get a sweet montage of loads of people busting their guts.
1, 2, 3. When your back is sore, you see the doctor, man. He make your back so good. It's what you have to do. And if your tooth is sore, you see the dentist, man. He make your tooth so good. It's what you have to do. And when your bones are sore, you see the surgeon, man. He make your bones so good. It's what you have to do. And when your hair is sore, you see the barber, man. He make your hair so good. It's what you have to do. So that means at number 2, it's Wayne from Northampton.
What?
Who's this?
This is Sophie, man.
Who's Sophie?
Sophie's the number 2.
No, Wayne was number 2. Wayne from Northampton.
Who's Wayne?
Do you remember Wayne?
No.
He was great fun. He had the yellow hair.
Absolutely hate to lose.
He came dressed up like Bart Simpson.
I don't remember him.
Do you remember he got sick over it? No, look, I have it here.
Hold on a minute now.
Man, I've written loads of stuff about Wayne.
I'm going through my emails here now, man.
He brought his dog in.
No, Sophie, who took on Yum Yum first. Sophie's number 2, man.
Wayne was brilliant. Do you remember he was related to Fidel Castro?
I saw the entire show. I don't remember anyone called Wayne. It's Sophie is number 2, man. I don't know where you're getting this from.
Are you codding me?
I'm not codding you.
Trying to
okay.
make a fool out of me?
Sophie played Candle Scream. She did some screaming at some candles there. She was brilliant. That's
Wayne had an underbite and he said we were allowed to make fun of it, man, of about 30 underbite jokes.
What can we do, like?
Can I call her Wayne?
I call her Wayne.
All right, Wayne here. She's going to blow out the candle. Come on, Wayne. Wayne, as we all know, has a tattoo of Benny Hill chasing a load of girls.
And Sophie here is, look at her there screaming at candle. Wow, she's a number 2.
Oh, I'm covered in my own slip.
Listen, she's classic. Listen to her.
She's good fun, but she's no Wayne.
All right, so Sophie went to the paddock then to take on Eggy Hammer, where she just smashed a lot of eggs with a hammer on her head.
And smash those eggs.
Me and Wayne swap numbers, like. I'm gonna have to meet him and explain to him.
Like, I'm really sorry that Wayne, I don't know who Wayne is. Like,
he's taking me to a swimming pool in Leeds and he's gonna show me how to do the butterfly stroke. And I'm gonna have to explain to him that he's not on telly because some lady with a big giant white finger took his place in the queue.
Look, I can't explain this. It might be something you have to take up with ITV.
I will.
Are we falling out over this?
No, we're not falling out. This isn't between you and me. It's between me and the bigwigs, obviously, in the office, and Wayne.
All right, look, Sophie's our number 2. Look, she was good crack. Look. These things happen, all right? These things happen. It's not all perfect.
Ladies and gentlemen, Wayne from Northampton.
Good girl, Sophie.
You eggs.
Well deserved.
Please do not damage the equipment.
Damage your equipment in a minute.
See?
If it was next attempt, it'll be game over.
3, 2, 1.
Look at her smashing all those eggs, like.
No!
Wayne beat haircut challenge.
Game over.
Slit disco.
Man, they're not even real games, like. What? Where have you been? What have you been doing?
He excelled in hammock trash, fart archery.
Out!
They're not even real games.
Tennis husband.
All right, Sophie, fair play to you. Right, we've seen our top 9 favourite contestants. They've all been lovely chaps and girls.
But before we reveal our number 1, let's remind ourselves of 10 to 2. At 10, it's Dynamad Jack.
At number 9, it's cardboard box handler Emma.
At 8, wolf killing Shafiq.
At 7, it's drama mad Daniel.
6, singing MISHA.
You come up right now!
Of course, at number 5, it was Kelly.
Game show.
Number 4, businessman Abdul.
Number 3, it's Dean with his long arms.
At number 2, Wayne.
Sophie.
But there can only be one winner. We had some strong contestants, but the best of all has been...
My nickname is The Fearless.
Our hero, Rasan, who started off fearless.
You never know who you are until you've been tested. I've been tested, and I can say confidently that I'm fearless.
What a silver-tongued cavalier he was.
I'm up to doing anything that's really scary and really terrifying. I'm a real-life action man. That's right, the next Sylvester Stallone and the next Wesley Snipes. Oh!
He started off on Candle Scream, where it burnt him out.
Very clever, man.
And feral. Woo! I almost had it, and I'm gonna keep having it.
He was beaten, but that didn't stop him. Next for Hassan was Slippy Hill.
It's all about being physically fit and determined and brave, and I've got all of those qualities down. Well,
clumsy start.
Like a pound shop gazelle. Trying to redeem a bit of lost dignity there.
Depressing scenes of tenacity.
Struggling to remain erect in the game he's already lost.
Failure is one step closer to success.
Admirable words of self-encouragement there. I advise everyone to take that on board. Hopefully he'll be using that sage advice in a more apt situation like a job interview and not descending a wet hill in an orange jumpsuit.
Balance equals equilibrium. That's what it's all about. Failure is only one step closer to success.
Keep repeating the same phrase. People will start to wonder what it would look like written backwards in lipstick on a mirror.
Next up for our lovely boy, it was shock roulette. Amongst the 10 handles, 9 would give Rasan an electric shock. All he had to do was find the safe one.
Easy.
Not at all easy.
Hi. Fearlessness isn't the absence of fear. It's actually accepting fear and still keeping going. And that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to demonstrate. Fearlessness on this exercise. All right. Oh! Perseverance goes a long way. I found it. I found it! Woo! I found it! Yes! Ain't no thing but a chicken wing.
With perseverance and a stroke of luck, he went over to dizzy hurdle, but not without words of motivation.
Of course.
I've got to go on instinct. So that'll be my tactic. Relying on my own personal instincts, but also having a tactic.
Good planning there now. Bit of warming up here. Excellent.
Off to a gallant start.
Sorry, long day. Woo! All right. Okay, I've got this. All right. Steady.
Looks like a little human robot being controlled by a 4-year-old boy.
What's going on?
Oh, come on, Rasan.
What's going on?
Game over. So Rasan came. He didn't quite conquer because he was terrible at a couple of games. Boy, was he a mad laugh. And that's why he's our number one. We love you, Rasan. We love you to beats.
I'd just like to, say I like to dedicate this to my family and to my friends, and to that special love. You and to the community I come from and the city of London, and well, just to the UK in general. Woo! You guys are the best.
So there's our 50 heroes dripping wet in lycra. They all entered the battle with Napoleon blown apart. Of course, I'm talking about the Almost Impossible game show. "48 of them didn't even have a chance of winning, but at least 2 of them won, and they did it in style." Right, so that was Series 2. Let's hope there's a Series 3, or else we have to go back to our job as victualers.
Has everybody gone?